Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Davey Squires.
Well, hello and welcome to the Squires Station. I'm your host, Davey Squires, and this episode is presented by Area 67 Studios here in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And I'm here with special guest, Sam Merendino.
What's up?
What's crack-a-lackin', man?
Nothing much.
So, you go to Kent State.
Yep.
And how long have you been there for?
I'm in my senior year now, so I'll hopefully be graduating in May.
Woo!
Yeah. I found out that I had to take another class, which was like super annoying because it's like one of those half semester ones where I have to work super hard. And I'm kind of trying to get my senioritis going.
The 8-week class?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's cool. As long as I graduate, honestly, we're fine.
Oh, yeah. I have to take the first year experience class.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because when
That's the class they take for freshmen.
Yeah.
They give the freshmen.
When I transferred over from Bowling Green, I only had 24.
I did not know you went to Bowling Green.
Oh, no, I did for a year.
Interesting.
I only had 24 credits, and I had to have 25 to, not take the class.
Wow.
And total bullshit.
Wow, that's interesting.
So I'm just like...
Yeah.
I'm learning about the campus. I'm like, this is my last semester. What the fuck is this bullshit? Like,
you're in with all these, green 18, 19-year-old freshmen.
Literally.
You're just kind of you're looking around like you're a babysitter, I feel like
what
at that point.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just glad it's online. I don't have to
Oh, it is,
go
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're doing music production?
Yep.
And
I did take, a few audio recording classes, but, that's just... I mean, I liked it, but, not as much as I liked the music production.
Yeah.
And that's kind of more what I wanted to do is, that's more creation-based, I guess, so that's kind of more what I was into.
Yeah. What's kind of your favorite thing about the production process?
I don't know, because I really do like now that I've started to... I've kind of built a little home studio now, and I've started to record my drums a bunch. That's super fun to, record and do the mixing and stuff like that. But I also just took a film scoring class last semester, which was amazing. I got to do a scene from The Office. I got to do a scene from Black Panther. So that was super cool. But I don't know. I don't think I can narrow one thing down. I just the whole process is interesting, just all the creation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the the freedom and things.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's your DAW of choice, would you say?
Ooh, okay, so... Okay.
Are you gonna spit some truth here?
It's not Ableton. 100% not that. Mike approves. I'm glad you approve. Not Ableton, 100%.
Ableton shit.
My buddy Alex, it is. I don't know why people like it. You know Alex, right? Yeah, my friend Alex. That's all he uses is Ableton. I'm like, it seems like such a, it looks like a 90s.
Yeah.
Web board. That's what it looks like.
Great.
It looks like a 90s chat room is what that's what it looks like. And I can't. Anyway. It was Pro Tools, and now I'm kind of transitioning to Logic because it's just so easy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I use Pro Tools at home to record stuff and do the mixing, and then I'll do Logic at school because it's just really easy to create stuff in Logic.
Yeah.
And they have all the nice synth creation stuff and all the nice instruments and everything.
Yeah, I like their interface. It's so
super
simple.
It is. It's so easy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ableton and Pro Tools they just hide shit everywhere. None of it's it's nothing's easy to find. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's a much bigger learning curve.
Well, it's especially when you're dealing with different inputs and busing. I feel like Logic is just. It's so the organization they use is just way easier to understand.
Yep.
I can't
I agree
even
with that for sure.
I can't even begin to use Ableton.
I used Ableton one time in the very basic music production class because we had to. That was a rule is that you have to kind of know how to do it. And I haven't touched it since I haven't even opened the program.
Yeah.
So.
It's just bad. Hey, I gotta say before we continue here, Mike provided the water.
He did. Interesting. Well, thank you. I'm staying hydrated.
That's how I'm doing it.
It's the last time he's doing it. In this building. Oh my God. So how has COVID kind of affected your kind of school life, would you say?
It's super weird because I have a couple things to say about this. So like it's super weird because first off, I don't know if this is like something that you guys have found, but like now I realize like when I watch like movies or TV shows or something like that, and I see people gathering in like large groups or like shaking hands or like going into a shop without a mask or something, like for some reason that like makes me feel really weird. Like I don't like it, and I don't like feeling like that. Like that's that. But anyway, it's weird like cause I just started giving like campus tours this semester, and it's weird because I say at least like 5 times every tour, during a normal semester, because nobody's there.
Yeah.
Nobody's at the school, so it's like during a normal semester, this is where we'd have campus events or like this is where homecoming would be, whatever else, and it's super weird to like you're basically showing people like prospective students around a ghost town, and it's just weird. Yeah.
You kind of have to compare it with what it was.
Yeah,
before.
and it's like you have no frame of like the people you're bringing in and giving these tours to have no frame of reference. So you just you can say normally campus is like full of people and like very vibrant, but they have no idea what that looks like. So it's just you're just almost saying it for no reason, but it's super weird.
Do you get like questions a lot like when are things gonna be normal again? Do you get those questions a lot?
That's whenever I say during a normal semester, that's usually immediately followed by when are things gonna be normal, and they're saying they're thinking fall of fall of this year of 2021, but I'll be gone by then, hopefully, crossing fingers. So it's not that I hate Kent Stark, like it's an awesome place and all the people there are amazing, but like I'm just ready to graduate, man.
Yeah. No, me too. Like
when are you graduating? Because I know you're in MP6. You're in the kind of the final classes with me. Are you graduating in the spring too?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Well, go Davey. I didn't know.
I'm excited to just
Yeah, and you're moving to Colorado.
Do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. When are you moving?
In August.
Awesome.
So we're gonna have the podcast in the wilderness.
Oh really?
I'm just gonna zoom back.
Go for
here.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be interviewing like squirrels, maybe some mountain goats.
Any animals you can find.
Yeah.
Because there's not too many people in Colorado, so.
Yeah. There's a lot of buffalo in the eastern part of Colorado.
Yeah. Well, my family went out there a few years ago, and we saw a bunch of buffalo and bison, which are the same. But yeah, we went up to Yellowstone, which was cool.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know if you've been to Glacier National Park in Montana.
I have not, but my brother has. Oh my God,
go!
Yeah.
It's amazing. I broke my wrist there, and it was still like I did. There's a whole story there. Anyway, but no, we went on this like 3-week trip, and like we were like my family did a few years ago. I was like a sophomore in high school, I think. We went on this like 3-week trip over the summer, where we like just drove out west, and we went to the Badlands and Glacier and Yellowstone. A bunch of places like that. Broke my wrist in Glacier National Park, and it was still my favorite part of the trip. So.
Wow. Damn, that is.
So yeah, that's a glowing endorsement. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. If you break your wrist, you're good.
Gave myself a concussion too, which I'm not.
How did you do that?
I'll just tell the story because at this point it's just confusing.
Damn, Sam, what the?
So we were. I mean, Montana's it's in Montana. It's a lot of mountains and stuff. So they have these like roads where you can just drive up the mountain and then you drive down a different side. So we would drive up the mountain, and then if we saw something cool, we'd like stop, take pictures, or if we saw like a little like trail, whatever, we'd hike it. So we were driving, and there was this little like pullover place where there was like 10 cars. So we were like, okay, let's just go check this out. There was this little trail leading up this mountain, and it was like a 40. I don't know the exact like incline, but it was probably like 45 or like 50-degree incline. So it was pretty steep. So we hiked up it, and there was like awesome waterfall at the top, and it was super cool. And we took a bunch of pictures, and then so on the way down, my dad's like, okay, it's really steep. So if you get going too fast, just sit down. I was like, okay, got it, great. It was me and my dad, and then my 2 brothers. And so I got going too fast one time, and I was like, okay, I sat down, like it's fine. And then as we were getting closer to the bottom, and I got going too fast, and I was leaning forward. So I was just basically, and I couldn't stop because I was leaning forward, so I couldn't just stop and sit down. So I was basically just sprinting down this mountain, off the trail completely. And so there's like a lip, like there's like a I can't remember how like steep the drop off was.
Yeah.
But it was like 8 to 10 feet, like between the edge of the trail and the road.
Oh.
So yeah. So I was sprinting down, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump and do a roll that'll look cool, and I'll not face plant. So I went to jump, and I was going so fast that I didn't jump at all. I literally just sprinted off the drop off and just hit the road super hard. Landed like this with my hands out, and just snapped my bone completely. And I hit my head super hard. And I remember. Yeah, so I remember like. And I was pretty sure I wasn't actually diagnosed with a concussion, but I'm pretty sure I gave myself like a little bit of a, like a little bit of head trauma because I don't remember like I know there was an 1.5-hour car ride because we're up in the mountains, so there's not any hospitals near. So like we had to drive an 1.5 hour with my broken arm.
Oh my God.
So yes, but I don't remember much of the car ride. I don't remember much of the hospital except for them setting the bone. And all I remember after was, like, we got pizza, and that's it. Like, I remember running down the mountain, and then I remember getting pizza afterward, and that's about it. Like, I was like, all right, I broke my bone, and I'm pretty sure I gave myself a concussion, like, looking back on it.
But you got pizza.
But
Maybe
I got
that's
pizza,
why it was a good
and it was
trip.
pretty, Yeah. I got pizza, and it was pretty. So,
Oh, my God.
So, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I need to go there. I need to go to Glacier. Like.
Yeah, and it was... You should. Just don't break your arm. And, yeah. Yes. Yeah, God. Dude, my family still makes fun of me about that today. Like, anytime there's a fucking hill, they're like, oh, no, if you're going too fast, sit down. And I'm like, shut up. Like,
Shut up, guys.
yeah, I know. It's horrible. It's like this. It will never end either, like, ever. So, at this point, I'm just kind of at peace with it, though. Yeah. Like, it happened.
When you have kids, just take them there and tell them to dive.
I know. Just belly slide down the mountain. Yeah.
Just sled down it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet they do that in the winter.
Oh, you know what? They probably do. I didn't even think. Well, we went there in July, and there was snow in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I imagine they do in the winter. Yeah, but it was an awesome place. But even with the broken arm, it was still the fun part of the trip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I've been to Yellowstone, and that was fun.
Yeah, Yellowstone's super cool.
That was cool.
Glacier was cool because like Yellowstone is kind of like see but don't touch.
Mm-hmm.
And Glacier is like you can like walk right up to the edge of a 70-foot waterfall and just stand and stare over it.
Oh yeah.
Like it's. And I'm afraid of heights, so that was a lot of fun for me.
That's how a lot of those parks in Utah are. You can
Really?
just go up to the cliffs and like.
I can't remember if I've been to Utah or not, but I see the sticker on your laptop, so I'm assuming you've been.
Oh yeah, I'm Mormon.
Oh no shit!
No.
I didn't know. No man, I don't know. Don't mess with me, you dick. I have no idea.
Don't they wear? Oh wait, that's Jewish people. The yarmulkes.
Yeah, that's Jewish.
That's not
Yeah.
Mormon.
That's not Mormon.
What do Mormons wear? Snuggies? Is that what?
Why the fuck? What? Why is that the first thing that came into your head? What? I want to know what connected those threads in your brain. Like Mormon, Snuggie, connect.
Yeah, because they got the. Wait, no, that's the Amish.
What's with these Snuggies?
Was he talking about it earlier?
A picture of me and he said, it looks like you're in a Snuggie.
Wait, that was
I think Davey. I think he just wants a Snuggie.
I think that's what it is.
I've been mentioning Snuggie a lot lately.
Well, you just need to suck it up and get one already.
With the booklight. That comes with it.
Where does it? Where do they position that? I don't know where they like. Is it on? Does it like come down on your head?
It's like a headset.
I didn't know if there's like one of those. What's it called? The anglerfish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were just kind of like that, where where it comes down and it's just positioned like that, or
like
I don't know where it is. Yeah, or it's like one of those construction headbands, that they wear when they're. Or no, it's one of the miners' headbands that they wear when they're. Yeah, when they're really deep in the mines.
That'd be like good for like night jogging. Like when you're jogging around the neighborhood or something.
In
like,
a Snuggie.
Yeah, in a Snuggie and the booklight.
You know how you do. Yeah. In case you need to jog and read and be warm.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Like if
I don't know a single person that would use it, but just in case.
That'd be so necessary if somebody wanted to go out tonight and jog because it's gonna be like -2.
Or for the next like couple months, yeah.
So you're a drummer.
Mm-hmm.
You play.
And you are.
I am a drummer too.
Yeah. I'm better.
You want to drum or the drums?
Somebody find me and Davey a drum set. We're gonna sell this right now.
Oh, that'd be so cool to do like a show, just like
I would love that. Yeah.
just 2 drum sets.
I would love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that needs to happen at some point.
Yeah.
So, do you play any other instruments?
Yes. Yeah. When I started college, they make you like learn basic piano. just because I mean it's a good idea like for your music theory. It helps you
Oh,
with
yeah.
that and kind of understand all that stuff. But they make you take like a couple basic beginner piano courses, and I really liked it. So I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna start like playing piano recreationally, and so I've kind of been playing a bunch. So I'm not very good. Like I would not class myself as
gateway instrument?
what, like into other stuff.
You
I
said you played the record.
I guess.
Gateway instrument.
Yeah, I guess. But I've only been playing it for like 3 years. I've been playing drums for like 13 now. 13, yeah. But yeah, I really liked it. And I did try to teach myself guitar, but I don't know what it is. I just couldn't quite wrap my mind around like the different chords and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is. A different kind of brain, I guess. One of my guitarist buddies, he's like, yeah, man, I tried to teach myself drums and I just couldn't figure out like how to make the limbs move all independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that's like I feel that way about guitar. Like I can't figure out how to get my fingers to like stay there and like push the strings and
Yeah.
like enough to like get any kind of decent sound.
I think piano is cool because it's like for drummers, it's like it's a really rhythmic instrument. Like
It
it's
is.
a percussive instrument. Like
Yeah.
it's so much easier to get into piano as a drummer
Oh,
than
for
into
sure.
any stringed instrument. I
Yep.
feel like.
Well, and I also like I was in band a bunch growing up, like band like from 5th grade all through high school.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in a concert band like that, you play xylophone a whole bunch and you play all the percussion keyboard stuff. So
Yeah.
like it was pretty easy to transition. Like from that to piano, it's just like I have to hit more keys, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you started drumming in middle school or?
I started drumming in 5th grade. Yeah, 5th grade. I think I was 9 when I started playing. I'm 22 now, which is weird to say. But
Nice.
yeah. So
Nice.
yeah.
So you've been gigging. No, you've still been gigging around doing drum set
Yep.
while all this.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was with the senior crowd for a little while. I was with them for about 13 months. And then the shows dried up a lot for like the first like 2 months, like the entire time the quarantine was in effect, like the hardcore lockdown from like March until like May or June or whatever it stopped. So we didn't really play anything then, and then like after that it was like once every weekend,
Yeah.
like if we were lucky, for like 2 months, and then I left. And I haven't actually. I've played a couple shows out since then, just like one-off things. But now I'm playing with Maddie and Dre. So
Oh yeah. How's
Yeah.
that been for you?
it's been really awesome. She's so good. She's a very talented songwriter. She's really good at like, really good like people person too. Like she's a really good communicator. Like she always like lets us know what's going on, which I really appreciate. So like I'm not flying blind.
Yeah.
Which is really like it's really nice to like know what's going on and like know when the shows are, know when we're doing video shoots, things like that. So yeah, so we've been having. That's where I was like right before I came and recorded this.
Yeah.
I was we were practicing because we got a show on Saturday. I would advertise it, but it won't be.
Yeah.
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 it'll be over by a couple months by the time this is out. So
It'll be Easter, I
yeah.
think.
Damn, really?
Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Easter Monday.
That is not a thing. That is absolutely not a thing.
Ramadan Monday.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's your guess is. I mean, your guess is as good as you're the religion expert over here. So
I
like,
don't know anything about Mormons.
That is not Mormon though. That's Islam, buddy.
So, how has this experience with Maddie? Has this been with this band? Has it been different with this band than any other band you've worked with?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it's just a different type of music than I'm used to playing. Like I'm a very like normally the type of stuff I play is like pop and rock oriented stuff, and Maddie's a little bit more folky. So I'm kind of digging it because it's like all this different stuff that I'm just now kind of getting exposed to. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like it's expanding my horizons. I don't like saying that because it's really cliche and weird, but it's kind of like expanding my taste and like kind of it's not something that I would have ever like written myself or not something that I would have ever set out to do. So it's really cool, and it's a lot of fun to do all this stuff with her and kind of be like figuring this out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of turning. I mean, her first
She's so
album.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Her first album was way more poppier than her newer stuff, and I'm not gonna give any of her new stuff away because
I've heard it, so you don't need to. Yeah, I've heard it too.
It's great.
Yeah,
but
it is. Yeah.
that'll be out as soon as
It'll probably be. I mean, I'll advertise it
Yep.
now because it'll probably be.
Yep.
I can't remember. She told me when she was targeting release, but I'd imagine it won't be.
Was it Ramadan Monday?
Yes, it's Ramadan Monday.
I knew it!
Whenever you're a genius, dude. You've cracked the code.
Crack the code.
Yep. If you
Yeah.
Maddie, if you're listening, you have to change the release date because Davey figured it out and told the world.
Ramadan Monday.
Ramadan Monday.
It's Super Bowl Sunday tonight.
It is.
Whoever's listening to this in April.
Yeah. I'm gonna give my score prediction. I'm gonna go 27-24 Chiefs. So if you're listening to this in April and I was right, then go me, I guess. I don't.
Damn, what are the odds of you getting that totally right?
If I get it right, I'm going to Vegas.
Pat Mahomes will have 7 touchdowns,
That is a lot of touchdowns.
and they're all gonna be running touchdowns.
Now David's just making stupid predictions to mock me.
Tom Brady's gonna deflate the football. Do you think that actually happened? Do you think that Tom Brady?
Oh, it happened, but it just I don't know. It was a lot. It was not nearly as much of a big deal as people made it out to be.
Yeah. Tom Brady, I don't want to say it, but he's pretty good.
He is. I fucking hate him, but he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't. I hate him because he's good. I don't hate him for any other reason. But
Yeah, it's like LeBron
also-
James. You can't hate on him. He's just
people that hate on
Good.
LeBron, I just don't understand. He's just such a good dude.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He's helping out his community all the time. It's like the same as all the hate Machine Gun Kelly's getting right now. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're a part of that or not. But how do you feel about it? Just out of curiosity before I say anything.
I don't know. He puts on a great show.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard any of his have you heard any of the Tickets to My Downfall stuff?
Not that stuff.
Okay. That's his new album that he just released that went to it's literally there are a few songs on it that could just be straight out of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That's my
That's
my favorite time of music is the early 2000s.
Early
so-
2000s.
Yeah, well, no, I joke all the time because I collect CDs, and I always joke that I'm like, yeah, well, my music taste is primarily stuck in the early 2000s, so why would I not collect CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So,
anyway, no,
what-
it's like this weird amount of hate that he's getting
Yeah.
because Eminem made him switch genres. No, he didn't. This is not.
This
Like,
is
it's
his
not
thing. This
Well,
is
yeah,
his,
it's not like this was a spur of the moment
Oh no,
random ass
he's
thing that he
been
did.
doing this.
Yeah. He takes an entire band on tour with him.
Oh, yeah.
And plays rock versions of his songs. And, he's always talked about he's never been shy about the fact that rock is his biggest influence.
Yeah.
So it's not this guys. This is not a new thing. And he made a great album. I've probably listened to at least one song off that album probably every single day since it released in September.
Damn.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think the Foo Fighters just.
They did, didn't they?
released a new
I haven't
album.
heard any of it, but my buddy's a big Foo Fighters fan. He was telling me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing good reviews. I'm like, oh, yeah, might
Yeah,
take
check it
this.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't listen to too much of their prior album. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, I can't think of. I'm struggling to think of the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't listen to too much of that. I don't know. I kind of just stopped really listening to them after the Wasting Light album. I
Yeah.
feel like after that I haven't listened to too much of their new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like that with Avenged Sevenfold too.
I haven't listened to any of their new stuff either. I just
Yeah.
I don't I feel like every band kind of hits their peak,
Yeah.
and then after not that the stuff is bad after
It kind
that.
of gets redundant.
Well, yeah, but it does. It does. But it's just even if it's good, it's it's not as good as
Yeah.
you're always going to be yeah, I love this, but it's not as good as
Yeah.
insert album here.
Yeah.
Yeah, The key is to discover them right before that as they're hitting their peak.
Yeah.
So you listen to their old stuff and then their awesome new thing comes out. It's
Yeah.
the peak of their peak of their music, and then you can be excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but I gear to the older side of it's not even genre specific. Any artist that I like,
You just generally like their older stuff.
I just
That's
it's-
interesting. Yeah.
It's a weird thing. I don't know. I'm not against anything new. I'm just I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. Like
Yeah.
you just shade towards their
Oh,
their
yeah.
older stuff. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place with that. Like if I discover their newer stuff first, I'll listen to all their newer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually that's what I like, and then I'll go back and listen to their. But yeah, I get why you would like the older stuff first.
Oh, yeah. Well, seeing how you have a show in about a week. Now
Wait, what
here.
day is it? Sunday? 6 days.
Sunday?
6
Yeah.
days.
What's kind of your favorite thing you kind of miss about playing live stuff?
Because I had this like withdrawal symptom like back in like April. I really obviously I love performing. That's like 70 like just playing show and feeding off the crowd is amazing. But like the weird thing that I really missed that it kind of surprised me was like I just missed like meeting people and like talking to people. Because like that's like one thing that like I always tried to do like in between sets or after the show is like go talk to like random patrons at the bar, or like talk to people if I was playing the theater, to, like just talk to people afterward.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of like just like see and like meet people and get to know people. Like it was just that part was like really fun for me, and that was like because I'm a really extroverted person. I'm a very people person, so like that part was like super fun, and it was kind of like a nice perk.
Yeah.
And I was like surprised by how much I missed that back in April. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of looking forward to doing that again. Like it's just like it's it's just cool to like meet new people and kind of you know,
Yeah.
like
kinda
where are you from, whatever.
Just vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gotta vibe.
I was weird. I was surprised by how much I missed that, and I'm looking forward to doing it, like doing more of that again.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, I played my first gig of the year
I
last
saw it on
night.
I saw it on your Instagram. I was like, oh damn, nice.
I was like, oh my god. I never knew I would miss the sound of applause. Like it's just a live applause. Like that's so
Really?
weird. That's such a weird thing to miss, but you just
Well, no, I feel that like it's like when you're doing
Yeah.
a live stream though, it's like,
It's
hey
like-
everybody, and then there's nothing.
yeah, it's like silence after each.
You just
Oh,
feel
it's
like you're talking to yourself. Yeah, it's
yeah,
weird.
it's
Yeah.
like it's really weird. I was thinking of doing one of those live streams and just getting like a small group of people together just to do yeah.
just so it didn't feel-
a small like
Yeah,
poetry
snap-
snaps.
yeah, yep.
like yeah.
Maybe some golf claps.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
If you're feeling a little
Rambunctious.
yeah, a little golf clap.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that though. That would be. It's weird because we did a couple live streams back when I was with the scenic route, and it was just strange.
Mm-hmm.
Like not that it was like bad. It was just like we finish a song and then it'd be like, okay, what now? You know?
Yeah.
Like we kind of all just look at each other like, yeah, normally we'd say something to the crowd, but like they're not here,
There's-
so yeah.
There's no crowd.
Normally there'd be some drunk guy,
Just yelling
in the front row yelling at
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
and then we'd be like trying to joke with him, but now it's not happening. So
Oh my god, yeah. Also, especially for me last night, it gave me a chance to kind of play the stuff I've been working on during this whole fiasco.
When did you release your EP? That was like back in
That was back in July.
July, yeah, and you haven't.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you haven't had a chance to play much of that stuff.
No, I did.
Out.
I did the tour the tour dates that were left.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was pretty interesting because at that point each
Did you have some get canceled?
It was a 15 date tour
Yeah.
and 10 of them canceled.
Wow,
So I only got to do 5.
that kind of stinks. But at least you got
yeah.
to. I mean, which ones were the ones that stayed? Like that didn't? Which ones did you get to do?
There was one in Omaha.
Nice.
And it was really interesting because it was July and there was no mask mandate or there was nothing. I mean, this was before any states
Yeah.
did curfews. So it was just like normal. I mean, it's Nebraska. I mean, come on, like these yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was one in Michigan, one in Fort Wayne.
Damn. So you were
Indiana.
just jumping around.
Yeah, and I stayed in Denver for about 2 weeks.
Oh really?
So I kind of just
Is that when
went-
you decided to move there? Or?
Oh no, I've been going there on and off for the past 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
now.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
And yeah, I have friends out there, and like it's Colorado. I mean,
Yeah, Colorado's a pretty amazing place. Yeah.
climb some mountains and smoke weed. Basically, that's their state motto.
That's kind of that's kind of what they do there. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's why people go to Colorado is to climb mountains or to get high. So
get high on the mountains.
hey, there you go. Would it hit?
Yeah.
I have a question because I've never been high. Would that hit you quicker? Like if you're up at a serious altitude, Mike's nodding. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, I figured because I know alcohol does, but I just figured if it was the same.
Oxygen levels aren't the same.
Yeah, yep, yeah, because I know alcohol up there hits you super quick.
that makes sense.
Do you ever have to take breaks and stuff when you're hiking in the mountains? Catch your breath and kind of acclimate yourself?
Yeah, hiking, like I did a hike on near Mount Elbert that was like 12,000 feet up, and I would take like a short break each hour, because it was like it feel really weird because like it's like, oh, I shouldn't be out of breath, but I'm climbing at a 30-degree angle for an hour up this high. It's like,
super high altitude and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna die on this mountain.
It took me a couple of weeks to acclimate to living there because I would get really dizzy and it's just like I wasn't used to the air, the lack of oxygen.
Yeah. I heard once you go back down though, you have more energy. Is that true?
Yeah, I think your lungs get stronger.
Yeah, they do, because they have to work with less oxygen, so they learn to your heart beats slower.
That's why they smoke weed.
It pumps more blood by it. Yeah.
That's why they smoke weed there, because their lungs are titanium.
They can afford it.
All right, Sam, I got one more question for you.
Hit me.
So what tips would you give to any musicians just starting out?
Ooh, this changes as I this always changes as I get to know more about music. Like as I become less stupid, my tips change, which go figure. But yeah, my advice would be like, be very diverse. Like I know people, like especially drummers, have a habit of doing this probably more than any other musicians that I've encountered. They have a habit of like, I know people that will like take lessons, like only take lessons, and they don't do anything outside of like doing the rudiments or, like practicing different types of rhythms.
Yeah.
Like that stuff. And that stuff's super important. Like I'm not trying to discount the importance of that stuff, because that's something that I had to do too. But they only do that stuff and they become so robotic and like just so, like they just never have any originality or any creativity. And so I was self-taught for like the first 2 years I played, and then I had lessons for a little while, and then I was self-taught again. And the one thing that kind of did for me was it allowed me to like learn how to like learn a song completely by ear, which I would recommend for anyone regardless of instrument. Like learn how to do that. It's really useful. And then it just like I would like if I didn't like something about a song, I would change it, or like if I thought something sounded better, I would. And obviously I was I had been playing for a year, so everything I played sounded like shit. But like yeah, but like it just kind of is like a way to develop that creativity, and like it's a way to develop it so that you can kind of have your own sound.
Yeah.
Because you're not inventing anything new. At this point, everything that you can think of has been done, regardless of what instrument you play. So what you want to do is you want to take from all these different sources, and then kind of like take a little bit from, like for me, it's like I take a little bit from Paramore, and I'll take a little bit from Taylor Swift, and I'll take a little bit from all these different like genres, and then you kind of have to like blend it into something that's your own sound. Yeah. And being super diverse kind of allows you to do that. So like listening to different styles of music, not just limiting yourself to one thing. Like learning in different ways too is a really good idea. Like obviously reading sheet music is very important, and you should know how to do that. And like same for learning by ear, you should know how to do that. Yeah. But yeah, diversity is super key, especially now. Like the way the industry is now. If you can do like 2 or 3 different things really well, if you're an excellent guitar player and you're a really good audio engineer, you can run live sound really well, you're a great producer or audio mixer, like whatever. Like that just gives you more opportunities for like to make connections and just more employment opportunities.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're teaching us like at school. Like don't just be good at one thing, because like sometimes that's gonna dry up. Yeah, and you want to like be prepared in case you have to do like, yeah, the guy Brian Bennett, the guy that I used to take lessons from, the guy I used to take lessons from at college, he would always say like yeah, like when we I can't talk, I'm having a stroke, sorry. When we would be doing like Latin grooves or like marimba stuff, like stuff that I just don't really have an interest in pursuing as a full-time career. He would be like, yeah, this is important because if somebody calls you and says, hey, I have a drummer that just quit tomorrow, we're playing a samba show, or I have, a concert percussionist that just quit and we're playing tomorrow, you're going to say yes, and you're going to figure it out along the way. So, like, it's nice to have, like, some base knowledge or, like, just be able to kind of fly by the seat of your pants like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that also comes from being a percussionist too, because being a percussionist, you have to cover so many different types of instruments.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's super true.
Oh yeah.
But even if it's not, even if it's not, and I had a buddy of mine, like, when he was a freshman, I won't say who it is because I don't want to, call him out, but he would always ask me, like, dude, why do I have to take marimba lessons? Like, this is not what I want to do. I'm like, yeah, but if somebody is paying you to play marimba, shit, you pick up the yarn mallets and you play marimba. Like,
yeah.
You need the money, and it's nice to know how to do those things so that you can get paid, even if it's not, like, something that you are super into.
Yeah.
Like, it's just nice.
Being more versatile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
I like that creative idea because it reminds me of something Laurel told me when I was taking lessons from her. He was like, I think it was like one of our last lessons before she retired.
Before she retired.
But she was like, find your own sound. Like, find your own creativity within everybody else's sounds. And, like, kind of blend what's around you into what you do.
Yep.
I think, like, that's a really important thing to have.
Yeah.
Especially as, like, a writer or pop music writer.
Exactly.
It's like,
I mean, really as anything. Like, if you're in any kind of creative space, like, where you just, like, where you need to lay drums down for a song, or you need to, come up with some, like a really, like, simple guitar part to lay over something. Like, it's important to, like, to have the skills to be creative and not, like, freak out and ask for sheet music or like have somebody else write it for you so that you can record it. Like,
oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Like I said, you can't really invent anything new at this point. Like, everything's been invented musically, but you can, like, take different things and kind of like,
sometimes you make
together.
something new doing that.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you for coming on the show today.
Yeah, dude.
Sam.
Thanks for having me. This is really fun. Yeah.
Good conversations here. Like.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Where can they find you at?
I am on Instagram, Sam Merendino. I'll spell that. It's my name, Sam. Nobody knows how to spell my last name, so, like, I don't blame them. But my name, Sam, S-A-M, Merendino. Usually that's where I post all my updates and things like that for shows, or if that's where you want to, like, DM me for booking or studio time or anything like that. That's where I'll be most active. And then I also have a YouTube channel that's just my name, Sam Merendino, where I post, like, some drum covers and stuff. Usually that's just, like, I'd love it if you subscribed, but usually that's, like, kind of like my portfolio. Like, when I have an audition, or if, somebody wants to, like, vet me before I come in, I'm like, here, check these out. Like, I mixed all the audio myself, and I did all the video editing, and the playing is obviously me.
It's not Robot Sam?
It's not Robot Sam.
Okay.
He does a lot of other things that are not drumming related, but it's not Robot. Yeah. All the drumming stuff is me. This might be Robot Sam right now. You don't know.
Oh my god.
Plot twist of the century.
What if this is all simulation?
Season 2 coming in with a bang, yeah.
Shit. Well, you can find me on Instagram at Davey_Squires and on Facebook, Davey Squires Music. And you can catch all the past episodes on dsquires.com. I also have merch out, and I'm going to have podcast stickers.
And he's wearing it right now.
As soon as things. Look at this.
He looks so pretty.
Look at this. Look, there's a piano. Piano.
There's 2 pianos.
Double piano right now. And yeah, thank you for watching. All the links will be down in the description. And yeah, thank you.
Thanks
Sam.
for having me, man. Yeah, I had a good time.
This is good. And I'll catch you all next week on this radio hour. Provided by Mike. Like the water. Yeah.